Yeah. Scary. Almost Halloween. Oh, man. Man. It's scary, right? I don't know. That's a scary cigar. Long and pointy. Soup. Looks like a Sodom and Gomorrah cigar. I don't know why Gio sent this to me. Very well made, box press, 52. Looks like. No, not as. No, I wouldn't say it like Padron. The box pressing, a little more oval, and a little more evenly versus rectangular. So it feels tall for 52. Because box pressing are all the same. You have oval, and then what kind of box? Completely square, so that so it's all even on these sides, or more rectangular, so it's more wider but not as tall. Depends how you want to make a sandwich. It's got a very, very pointy torpedo, so it should lead to an attrition of the diameter and make it condensed. We got Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. I don't know if it's listed as a Maduro. I couldn't find that out. It's Ecuadorian Sumatra, so it could be Maduro, could be listed as a sun-grown. I couldn't find that out, and nobody cares. We could look that up afterwards. Wow, and I just cut the torpedo with the new cutter, and I got some unraveling. Thanks a lot, Pete Johnson. What the fuck, man? Fucking shit. I didn't even damage this cigar. It was in the cellophane the whole time. Fucking shit. But now I'm gonna try to pull up this fucking band. Hopefully to keep that wrapper together. Wow. Come on, man. Fuck. Limited edition Nicaraguan tobacco. Is this all my father tobacco? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's Pete Johnson. It's Tatuaje. It's the Monster Series Wolfman Redux. I guess they came back to the Wolfman. Gives you about half an inch of what is with cigars? Just give me loose tobacco. It's like if you were hanging out with a missus and you're reciprocating, but how do you say? The bush wasn't trimmed, you know what I'm saying, though? So it is what it is. I'm not really going to toast because I want to find out what is this going to feel like without the wrapper. Here we go. Very good draw. Wow, I'm already mad. Very good flavor, but this shit here is going to affect me, man. I don't know what I got to do with this shit. What these bitches want from a Richie. Very chocolatey. Immense amounts of flavor, and we don't even have a wrapper. Extremely chocolatey. It's almost like chocolate mousse. Thick, pasty amounts of chocolate. Chocolate jizz. Well, that sounds homosexual. Well, immediate flavor off the bat. Why is Pete Johnson's Monster Series? Why is that his best stuff? I mean, some of his other cigars I have enjoyed, but overall, I don't go back to Tatuaje. It's a brand that I'm like, whatever. I know there's devout guys, or there used to be devout people. It's I don't know. It's not. I just gotta have to rip that off. How annoying is that? And that was a nice wrapper, but come on, man. I cut this. I use that same cutter on all the cigars, never a problem. Regular and torpedo. I cut this thing. I didn't even cut that far down. If anything, I cut too short, which is higher up. So it should definitely not unravel like that on me. Son of a bitch. Sound like Karen. Sure, it's very good. Black pepper, earth, dark, sweet mousse type of chocolate. I like the cigar, but it's not just the notes, but not just the clarity and the quality of it. there's a phrase I'm going to use right now that when you light a cigar, it either has it or it's not. And this has it. It's a special cigar. I mean, like, when you light up, you're like, oh yeah, you can tell this is like. It's, for example, you say, oh, people are all the same. Well, have you met Michael Jordan walking down the street? Yeah, that's a special person. Like, he stood out. You know what I'm saying? No, the fucking John Guy. Like, yeah, everyone's the same. Yeah, no, he stood out. Why? Well, they people that are willing to take risks and do things other people wouldn't. They stood out. This cigar stands out. Because there's plenty of good cigars out there. What I'm saying is, this is special. So it doesn't feel like an average Tatuaje. I don't know what magical shit they do for their Monster series, but every time I had a Monster series, I'm like, yeah, wow, I wish this was regular Tatuaje. You know, I don't know. Or maybe Tatuaje, maybe Pete Johnson's a Satanist, and he just saves his best tobacco for, you know, Satan's holiday for Halloween. I don't know. I can't place it. Very delicious. Medium to full. And full of loose tobacco. It's got a creamy texture. I'm going to keep going right now. Oh my God. Am I forever cursed here now? I mean, dude, it's a good cutter. What's going on, man? Getting a little stronger. We're hitting wrapper at 1 point. Ooh, heavy medium full. Oof, my chocha. Very creamy, very strong. Lots of earth. Lots of sweet, dark milk chocolate. It's very heavy, but not lively. It's pasty. It's nice though. That's a good cigar. No, that's a great cigar. I shouldn't even say the word good. That's past good. That's a great cigar. That's a memorable cigar. We are a 1/4 inch in, 30th of an inch in, almost 9mm, 35 caliber, 3/5 of an inch. That's a marvelous cigar. Nothing else is changing. I don't think this is going to be transitional, you know. And I'm not talking about affirming healthcare. I'm talking about, I think this is going to be like, yo, you're going to love this, or like, you don't like this profile. But really rich. Almost dessert-like strong dark cigar. If you like an opulent amount of dark chocolate that's thick, pasty, like a chocolate mousse cake that has a good amount of earth, a good amount of black pepper spice. If you're gonna like that, it's like you're eating chocolate mousse cake at a Greek restaurant in Long Island at 2 a.m. It's phenomenal. Wow, we're at the wrapper now, all across the board. Wow, that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. What a great cigar. Yeah, when I hit the wrapper, it just picked up even more with the spice. It's beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful. I would definitely recommend this cigar, even though I got some damage here, which that's not the damage to the cigar. Really, it's not the cigar's fault. And could I even blame the cutter? Because, I mean, I cut cigars this whole time. I mean, I cut that gigantic fucking La Gloria with this cigar. And it cut through a fucking Grand Legato 8x63. No problem. Torpedo, too. It's not a cap. When you have torpedo, remember, it's like cutting straight through the cigar. Where a cap, you're just cutting off, a cap, maybe a little bit of the filler, if you went too low. Do you understand the difference? When you cut a regular cigar, you're just basically cutting a covering, okay? When you cut through a torpedo, you actually have to cut through the whole cigar of the torpedo for it to operate. There's no torpedo cap. It's not like the whole little triangular part of the torpedo is just one layer of tobacco. It's just a cap. No, that's a full cigar to the end. Where a cap... Why am I got another cigar here. I'm going to make this to a little fucking class for all the retards out there. Here you go. Here we got a regular cigar. Okay, so here's a cap. You see what I'm saying, though? Holy shit. Fix your brakes, Meineke. $1.99. $1.99. Maybe you have to blow the manager. You see the cap here? And basically, you can pick that cap off as little, if you had to, and bite around it like 4 times in a circle, and then rip that off, and you'd be good. You know what I'm saying, though? Whereas this, the torpedo part that I already cut out was up to here. That's this full cigar. You're cutting across filler, binder, and wrapper. So, hey, my point is this. So when I cut through that, all that shit imploded, and that shouldn't have happened. And it is bothering me enough because when I'm puffing on it, it's like no matter how I puff on it, I'm getting. You want the wrapper, not like the gnarly rough binder, and I'm sounding like a cunt. But I meant what I said. Well, we're back. I am deep into the last third. I was on a phone call. The pros. I really like this cigar. It is a great blend. Nothing's changed. Very easy to love. If you like medium, full-strength cigars with copious amounts of rich, dark, sweet, not super dark either, but like it's about 75-80% darkness, but really nice. This guy's blasting the cha-cha music here. Really nice, like chocolate mousse, that kind of flavor. Really sweet. Good amount of black pepper. A little bit of earth. Get rid of the ash. I gotta say though, I did have construction issues, and I did actually cut off a little more of that torpedo because it just kept on unraveling. I gotta admit, like, there were some construction issues with this cigar. Now maybe I just got a bad one, because I'm telling you, I got a brand new cutter that's very sharp, and I don't have any issues cutting other cigars or even larger torpedoes at 63 gauge. And I cut that cigar high. Not low, high on the first cut, and there's no reason why it should have unraveled like that. And it was enough unraveling which really pissing me off, where like I had to be careful how I was holding the cigar because it wanted to unravel further. So that's why I cut off a little more, hopefully, like below the unraveling. I had to basically get a flat top cut, and that definitely helped it out. But still, that's going to affect it. It's going to be a 4.5. If it didn't have the unraveling issues, it could have been a nice 4.65. Really was a solid stick. Really delicious, really enjoyable. I want to thank Gio for sending this great cigar. It really was a great cigar. However, let me know in your experience if you had the same construction issues when cutting the torpedo, if it completely unraveled, and I kept my shit in the humidor. I mean, the cigar's in great condition, so there's no issues. I didn't drop it. I'm always honest about that if I dropped it. And I kept it in the cellophane, so there was no physical damage done by me, and it looked good when I took it out of the cellophane. I didn't see any damage. So I think that's from the factory. Well, that's kind of a shame because it was great quality tobacco and a really nice blend, easy to love. I mean, if you like Padron 26 Maduro, Liga Number 9, those kind of cigars, you're gonna like this cigar. They're only $13 MSRP, but they're all sold out. Of course, depending what state you're in, you're gonna pay more than that with the gouge and everything because it's limited. And I'm chiefing on this thing down on the nub. I really enjoyed it. It was just some, I took up a little points for some of that construction. It was enough construction issue that it pissed me off. But the blend was so good that I still had a good time, and it's getting, a high, very good, rating of 4.5. For the bump up to 4.65, we're closer to that amazing rating. So enjoyable, long, heavy finish, Formulaic though, from the beginning to the end, same flavor. And that's it. We're done here. And I feel like the whole time I had to like kind of keep the cigar together. This wrapper just wanted to come off, which is a shame. This is such a good cigar. I mean, this thing, Monster Series, well, had some ugly construction. Yeah, we're fucking done. I'll see you around. Stay fresh. Don't do anything stupid. No cigars in prison. Not even cigars with construction issues.